Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to F123 for the My Team pre-season episode. Episode number 1 of the My Team series on F123. The races will not start until after we finish F122, but this is the pre-season episode where I do all the admin work. So, let's head into it. Here we go. So just as in F122 My Team, we have 3 choices between newcomer, which will be the back of the pack, coming up through the field to try and match the midfield challenger teams, and then eventually the championship contender teams. Or we can start right off the bat as a championship contender or in the midfield. Now, last year, I immediately chose championship contender. However, I think this year, we are going to choose the newcomer. I'm going to do a full season for the first year. And a medium race length, 35% race length. Turn on engine failure faults. There we are. Okay, now we are going to use my team icons, however, just not yet. No problem. All we gotta do is put the US flag, put in my name, Luke Martin. And then my racing initials, so my racing initials are always MAR, and that matches what I use for the team name, Martin Archer Racing, which I use at the start of every season. Eventually, it will change, I assure you. And for the race number, well, last year we used number 7 for Kimi Räikkönen. This year we're going to start off with number 5 for Sebastian Vettel. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly look through these. I will change the yes. Now I always choose Martin Archer Racing. It's back from my Xbox 360 NASCAR My Team days. I never recorded them, but the team name I went with was Martin Archer Racing. I don't know why, it just sounded cool. So that is a little nod to back then. So, we have a couple sponsors. I'm going to go with Exion Xenon Dynamics. So it is the challenge that we have to do to get the $3.5 million at the end of the season. Is we have to finish 8th or better in the Constructors' Championship. I think we can do that. Okay, I think we're going to go with Red Bull. So we only have 1.3 million to sign a teammate. So we got Liam Lawson, Jack Doohan, Dennis Hauger, Yuri Vips, Klema Novak, can't say his name, I feel bad, Callan Williams, or Ralph Beauchamp. I think what I'm going to do is Lawson looks the best. However, he costs the most. But his focus is 71. His rating is 67. And all his stats are better than the other drivers. However, Yuri Vips' focus is at 75. He's 66 rated, 39 experience, 59 racecraft, 63 awareness, and 73 pace. That is, in turn, better than Liam Lawson, and he is cheaper. So I think I'm going to go with Yuri Vips. So we got the Connor Sport car, the Max Verstappen Redbull.com car, the Las Vegas car. We have an Audi car from last year because we had bought F1 2022. I think I am going, okay. I know what car I'm going to use, and I know what color I'm going to use, so I will be back once we get it done.
Welcome and great to have you with us as we move far away from the paddock to the headquarters of the newest outfit on the Formula One grid. We've been granted exclusive access with an interview not just with the team owner or the star driver, but both. Because for the first time in modern F1 history, the team owner is behind the wheel themselves. Now is a great time to bring a new team into the sport, particularly off the back of such compelling competition last year. 2022 saw huge regulation changes, and it was Red Bull who came out on top in the developer race. But that was last year. This year could be a very different story. Let me tell you, this facility is an absolute hive of activity, and there is a palpable sense of excitement around the car they've built. Quietly, they truly believe they can challenge at the top, and they've had the time now to craft a hugely competitive race car. But theory is one thing, and taking on the brightest lights in motorsport is quite another. So how does the owner of F1's 11th team feel as they prepare to be thrust into the limelight of the F1 circus? New driver lineups, Qatar returns, Las Vegas debuts, and the engineering race continues to push the sport and the drivers to new heights. What are they aiming for? Most excited about? Most nervous for? Well, soon we will meet them to find out. owner drive their own car, and a lot's changed since then. The sport has really evolved. So how are you going to manage the responsibility of doing both roles?
Nothing easy is worth doing. I live for the challenge.
And tell me about your teammate. They're clearly very excited to have signed with you. What do they bring to the team?
Seeing what they can do.
So tell me about the work on the car. It's clearly a blank canvas. You've done a lot. What have you prioritised?
Traction out of the corner.
Now, there's no getting away from the fact that your competitors have a huge amount of Formula One experience. You are a total newcomer. Tell us where you see the opportunities to make those vital performance gains. Now, ultimately, your success this season will be determined by whether you can take positions from other drivers. Where do you believe this car has the edge? And with so many disciplines and experts working so closely together here at your HQ, who gets the coveted Teacher's Gold Star? Who are you most proud of as the first race edges ever closer?
Power.
Well, I could talk to you all day. Thank you so much for your time, but I better let you get back to work. There's plenty more still to do. All the very best for your inaugural F1 season.
Obviously, this being season 1, the thought of last year's game is not in the mind of this year's game. So, here we are.
It's important to use the time between races to the fullest extent, and that's where these activities come in. Manage everyone's time as efficiently as possible to maximise the team's performance.
New team, Martin Archer Racing,
This is where you can view our
is
car's
here.
facilities and the effects they have on the business. You can also invest some of our cash into upgrades for these facilities.
It seems as though we will have an edge over Haas and Williams, and we'll be fighting more along with Alpine in the first race, so that is interesting and quite nice, might I add. And so we'll do chassis and durability because those are the only two that I can afford. But yes, so Red Bull clearly leading the way in R&D, and so nothing has really changed. Let's see what we got for. Yes. You're done. It's nice to have Senna in, but the man I'm really excited for is Mr. Moustache himself, Nigel Mansell. Oh, it's Mr. Moustache. Got Mika Hakkinen, Jacques Villeneuve, JB, Mark Webber, Felipe Massa, calm down, dude, you're not a world champion. Casper Ackerman, who is part of the Breaking Point 2 series. Got Aiden Jackson, another Breaking Point 2 series driver, and Devin Butler, Pasta Maldonado, the GOAT. Why? Why is Pastor in my Kamui Kobayashi, the Japanese boy. Nick DeVries, Theo Porcher, Liam Lawson. Already have him signed. Sorry, not Liam. Jamie Chadwick. Well, look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Jamie Chadwick, the lady that everyone's hoping to find a ride in Formula One. Well, she is part of the Champions Edition, so look at that. And then Callie Mayer, the final My Team hot shot, might you say, for having bought the Champions Edition. Because everyone else here below, well, they are part of the F2 series. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna leave you guys hanging because gotta do the first race. We'll do the first race in Bahrain after the final episode of my team on F122, which is coming to an end very soon. We will get there, but at the moment, this is where we end the video. So, if you guys are excited for F123, my team career mode, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that little bell, get notified whenever I post new videos, so you know when the first episode of F123, my team, will be coming out. With that, though, I say goodbye, tip my hat to you. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day.